Hello and welcome to the OECS link. I am Louise Victor. This segment is OECS Interacts. And today I am pleased to welcome the driving force behind the Innovative Sustainable Development Movement Summit, Lisa Taylor-Stone. Lisa, welcome.
Thank you so much for having me.
And we've been hearing so much about SDM, so I'm really excited to have you here. And we're excited, we've heard it, we've seen the ad. So tell us what SDM, Sustainable Development Movement, is all about.
The Sustainable Development Movement was coined first in about July 2019. And it was created to create a space in which you'd have development partners, global entrepreneurs, private sector, the public sector, and civil society, as well as the common person on the street, come together in one space where they'll be able to have conversations concerning innovative sustainable development, and also to take that a bit further in terms of looking at agitating action within that space. So for us, we needed a solution, and we needed a solution very quickly. A solution that would have taken us from the realm of business as usual to business unusual. A solution that would have allowed us as a people within the region to, one, remain relevant, two, create solutions that would have allowed us to eke out a living that would cater to the future and sustainability in that regard. So SDM is being delivered under two main platforms. There is the Sustainable Development Movement Summit, which is the event side of SDM that will take place in September this year. And there is the movement part of the SDM. And what the movement is positioned to do is really channel resources to the Eastern Caribbean. And I'll give you an example. Chineda Echeru, one of the keynote speakers on the Sustainable Development Movement, is a multi-billionaire who operates within the tech space. And what he does essentially is develop solutions, scale, and exit the market quickly. So he was able to create hotspot.com a few years ago that he sold to Apple for a couple billion US. What he's doing now is teaching emerging entrepreneurs how to develop solutions, scale, and exit the market quickly. And not only is he being a keynote speaker on the movement, but he's also working closely with the OECS Commission to develop an app solution slated to link entrepreneurs within the Eastern Caribbean with a capital injection in terms of getting them access to a venture capital ecosystem. So for us, it is the beginning of a partnership between the private sector, public sector, governments, the development partners, ensuring that everybody is at the table. Because at the end of the day, the private sector, the MSME sector, is the engine of growth. And that is what the Sustainable Development Movement is about, in essence.
Well, thank you for this very comprehensive take on what SDM is, Lisa, because ever so often, up until yesterday, in having conversation regarding the movement, someone asked me, is it sustainable development related to the environment? And we can see that, persons still have a very narrow focus of the term. So I think it's so timely the way the Commission has decided to approach and position it in the minds of the Caribbean community. And I think it's definitely something that will shift us in terms of what this movement truly is and what we can achieve as a region. But let's speak about the event itself. What can attendees expect at the conference, as well as every other aspect of the movement that will be happening pre, post, and even during?
Thanks for asking that question. And I just want to backtrack a little bit based on what you just said just now, in terms of persons having a mindset in that sustainable development has everything to do with the environment. Yes, that is a part of it. What persons can expect from SDM is, one, a mind shift. When we think about the sustainable development goals and why a lot of the goals are not being advanced, it links back to an implementation conundrum. What persons will expect should expect from the Sustainable Development Movement Summit is really a solution shop, not a talk shop. It's action oriented. It is strategic in how the sessions are designed, and we were very deliberate not to just bring technocrats within the space. So who we have in the space? We have persons with real life stories, stories that have been tried and proven. And I'll give you an example. Marlene Street Forest, who is the head of the top performing stock market in the world, Jamaica Stock Exchange. We didn't just choose her because she runs a dynamic company, but we chose Marlene because we were very deliberate in what we did for the event, who we partnered with. For us, we wanted the Eastern Caribbean stock and securities market to experience a difference. We want growth, and we want to take people on that particular journey with us. The second thing persons can expect from the Sustainable Development Movement is really connection to innovation. And innovation that is not usual, but disruptive innovation. When we look at what COVID introduced to us, it opened our minds, it allowed us and forced us to be nimble and agile in how we made the decisions, and it caused a lot of job losses, particularly in the tourism sector. The economic impact assessment that was produced by the OECS Commission showed that just about 46% of jobs within the Eastern Caribbean were lost. And it links back to the fact that traditionally, the Caribbean as a region has been positioned as a monocrop type of economy. And what the Sustainable Development Movement Summit is poised to do is give persons options, diversification. So a big focus will look at the blue economy. It will look at monetizing the oceans. When you look at it, it makes sense because 85% of our living area within the Caribbean is dominated by the ocean. So why not monetize it while at the same time maintaining the integrity of the environment? So there's going to be a usual keynote speeches, your concurrent discussions. What we've added are what are called roundtable discussions, and these are highly strategic sessions that are riddled pretty much with solutions. You enter these sessions and you leave them with solutions that are immediately implementable. There are sidebars to contribute a type of a light moment to the event. Usually when you attend conferences, what happens is that you are heavy laden with a lot of content, and sometimes you feel overburdened by the information being presented. The sidebars are meant to give small entrepreneurs an opportunity to showcase their products and services, as well as serve as giving persons an option to the heavy content. So for example, a sidebar could be the top makeup artist in the region teaching persons how to apply corporate makeup. It could be someone who is involved in healthy cuisine, who is teaching persons how to whip up a healthy dish. It could be a sip and paint session. So we want to use those moments really to teach our people how to just relax, and also to give the opportunity to emerging entrepreneurs the platform to showcase their products and services. There's an exciting pitch room that will be hosted by Damon John. And that pitch room is really the high point of the business model competition that is now ongoing, that's being executed by the OECS Commission. So persons are essentially in for a treat. SDM is a networker's mecca. Investors will be in the space. It will be a forum in which you're able to make powerful connections. And some of the most profound relationships are formed from people who you meet. So come for the meetings, come for the connections, come for the innovations, come for the strategies. And if you want to be great, why not be in the company of Les Brown? It's absolutely amazing.
Lisa, thank you so much for interacting with us. This has been OECS Interacts. I am Louise Victor.
This is OECS Explorers with me, Karim Stanley. The OECS made a call for outstanding, enthusiastic individuals and leaders from the Caribbean and around the world to serve as ambassadors to the Sustainable Development Movement. Check out some of our leaders who made the cut. Now, in case you didn't recognize, this is our very own Louis Victor, host of OECS Interacts. Yes, Louis, big up yourself.
Get ready for the ultimate summit for 2020, the inaugural OECS Republic Bank Sustainable Development Movement, September 23 to 24 at the Royalton Resort and Spa, St. Lucia. Join over 3,000 delegates, virtually or in person, and be a part of the discussion on innovative sustainable development, featuring keynote speakers Damon John, Les Brown, Dr. Didacus Jules, Marlene Street Forest, Sineadu Echeru, Melanie Harwood, plus other global leaders and development partners. A pitch room for innovators and entrepreneurs, panel and roundtable discussions with strategists, and a modern showcase of exhibitors from around the world. The SDM 2020 Summit, 2 days, intense conversations. Join the movement, September 23 to 24 at the Royalton Resort and Spa, St. Lucia, or online at oecsdm.com. It's not just a conference, it's a movement presented by the OECS, Republic Bank, and other global partners. Register now.
Let's see what our partners over at Republic Bank have been up to.
Republic Bank St. Lucia has made a second donation under its COVID Community Care Program, the regional effort of Republic Bank Eastern Caribbean to help the communities cope with the impact of the pandemic.
Republic Bank, we thought it was important to assist the Groseley Polyclinic when COVID impacted St. Lucia. We were looking to find areas or high impact areas that could really make a difference in the community, priority areas. And based on feedback that we received, we thought that providing lunch to the Groseley Polyclinic was an area of need. Those persons, they are very involved in taking care of the vulnerable in our community. They are on the front line as we know it. And we thought that what better way to show our appreciation and our gratitude and our support for the great work that they're doing by providing meals for them, to support them as they go about the business of taking care of the vulnerable persons in our community.
Acknowledging the contribution to the Groseley Polyclinic, Administrator Sharon Joseph stated,
So I must say the support from Republic Bank cut down on time so that staff such as the doctors, the nurses can provide more time to the patients. And I must say, Republic Bank, that we are truly grateful because we were able to provide meals for the staff, whereas they didn't have to go out and worry about where they were going to get food because most of the food establishments were closed at the time.
Republic Bank sees this contribution as another opportunity to step in and step up to improve its communities.
You know we love exploring our islands. Let's go hopping with us. And as always, we love hearing from you. Tell us what's happening in your country and in your community. Email your pictures and videos to media@oecs.int. You will get it down here. Or just post it on your social media with the hashtag OECSUNION. Who knows, you could be featured in our next episode. I am Kareem Stanley. Thanks for watching.
Welcome to OECS Insights. I am Elika Frederick, Miss OECS 2019. We've all noticed quite a change in the air lately. The Sahara dust comes across the Atlantic ever so often, and this is not a new phenomenon. The dust can cause symptoms such as a dry cough, sore throat, itchy, watery eyes, sneezing, and runny nose. High levels of Saharan dust may worsen illness in people with pre-existing conditions such as asthma and heart disease, but also in high-risk individuals such as the elderly and children. Those with pre-existing conditions should, when possible, stay indoors, keeping windows and doors closed, and should have their rescue inhaler with them at all times. Affected persons should seek medical attention if they experience severe shortness of breath, persistent fever, or a severe worsening of a pre-existing condition. Make sure you stay safe.
Get ready for the Ultimate Summit for 2020, the inaugural OECS Republic Bank Sustainable Development Movement, September 23 to 24 at the Royalton Resort and Spa, St. Lucia.
What's up? It's the People Shark Damon John, the CEO and founder of FUBU, also co-panelist on ABC's hit show Shark Tank, and I am looking forward to seeing you all at the Sustainable Development Movement Summit on September 24th in St. Lucia, where I will personally be your keynote speaker. I cannot wait to see you all there. Stay safe.
Join the movement September 23 to 24 at the Royalton Resort and Spa, St. Lucia, or online at OECSSDM.com. It's not just a conference, it's a movement presented by the OECS, Republic Bank, and other global partners. Register now.
Has COVID-19 made you discover or rediscover skills that could be the source of a side business to earn more income? Or have you realized your existing skills are insufficient now that you need to multitask? Whether you need certification or upskilling, now is the time for self-development to tap into more opportunities. So apply for that course. Your educational dreams are just a step away when you partner with Republic Bank. Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Calypso, which has been called the poor man's newspaper in times when literacy was not widespread, traces its roots to African traditions of improvised songs of self-praise and social commentary, brought here by the enslaved peoples. It developed to become both a dance and a cultural record of events with implicit meanings and a spicy flavor. The roots of Calypso are diverse, with arguments raging of its genesis, whether the word is French, Spanish, Kalinago, or from another language. The first wave of professional calypsonians became known as the Old Brigade. By 1945, a new wave of singers rose to meet the demand for more entertaining songs. This young brigade included Young Kitchener, Mighty Spoiler, and later the Mighty Sparrow. The Black Power marches in 1970 once again triggered a new generation of singers such as Black Stalin and Brother Valentino. In 1978 saw the Calypso Monarch competition being won by a woman for the first time, Calypso Rose. Thanks for joining me, Ulika Frederick. Link you next time.
Sa se OECS pale epi mwen Karim Stanley. Mo kweyol nou pou si men nan se pardonner. En anglais, it is to forgive. Pardonnez mwen s'il vous plaît. Please forgive me. Actuellement, nou kay pale epi links nou sorti tout oli wan Karayib la. Nou kay pale epi Milia sorti Dominique, Ryan from La Grenade, ek Stefan sorti Guada, ebe Guadeloupe. So holia nou kay pale about la poussière Sahara. Whole simen nan se la poussière. Nou ka ve ou ka we la poussière. Tout bagay blanc ou ka kwe se la pli mais se la poussière. So Ryan, dis-moi ça que te ka fait à La Grenade à la poussière.
Eh ben pour commencer, moi ka di ça pas bagay neuf, c'est pas première fois nous ka we ça. La poussière qui sorti Sahara c'est un bagay nous ka we chaque année. Mais l'année ça là moi pas jamais we ailleurs comme ça avant. L'année ça là la poussière vient plus fort et plus épais. En fait, au lieu la poussière semble la pluie à tomber. Mais pendant temps moun qui a souffert de l'oppression, qui pour prendre garde, pas d'avoir la poussière ça là peut provoquer crise asthmatique. En plus de ça, moun qui tini allergie, la poussière qui sorti Sahara café yo toussé, chigné et éteigné, neyo ka koule et géo ka plewe ou bien yo tini j'ai cherche. Alors, moun qui ka travaille dans la santé, yo ka di ba moun pour porter toujours médicaments yo, goutte pour nez, goutte pour jet, pastille pour malgorge, etc. So, c'est comme ça. Ça, c'est yon des bagailles nous ka vivre dans la grenade.
Ok.
Simen ça là.
Well, isam yote ni nous ka mette masque. Actuellement, nous plus raison pour mettre masque actuellement.
Ça même.
Oui, so, parce que ça ka fait moun estienne, ça ka fait moun it just ka affecte moun, certain moun ek ça pas bon pièce. An ale Guada. Stéphane, dis-moi an parle comment quand Ryan te dit ça pas neuf. Ça a fait. Ça a fait tous les l'année. Mais l'année ça il plus grave. Dis-moi comment il a été avant à Guada?
Ouais, pour moi, c'est un bitin qui est neuf. Enfin, ils ont dit que ça n'a pas été neuf, mais pour moi, c'est un bitin qui est neuf. On pas qu'à songer, les petits moun, que nous tenons ça. On pas jamais voir ce bitin là, ça, les nous petits moun. On a commencé à voir ça en 2012, 2013. C'est un bitin que nous commencé à voir. Et ils dit nous, c'est parce que ces déserts-là en Afrique, qui viennent plus grands, ils viennent de plus en plus grands par rapport à la destruction à l'environnement. Et donc, il y a plus sable et il y aura voyé plus sable dans nous aussi. Et c'est pour ça que nous avons plus sable. Et l'année là, ça, c'est vrai qu'on dit Ryan, c'était plus mauvais l'année là que nous voyons. Nous n'y bitin que yo ka crié à la météo, on bitin que yo ka crié indice atmosphérique. Yo ka dit nous tous les jours qui j'en bitin là yé. Et yo dit nous semaine ta là, yo dit nous que nous teni 10 sur 10. 10 en les 10. Donc c'était plus mauvais qualité à air pour semaine là. Et donc, ça, mon ka fait, c'est ça, yo jani masque, tout le monde jani masque, donc nous ka utiliser ce masque-là, nous ka dehors, nous ka mettre masque là en dedans et en dehors là. Et puis, tout bitin sale aussi, l'auto là, toutes ces lotos là, ces vitres là, tout bitin dehors là, sale. Mais, en lion bitin qui t'a dit que, ni on l'eau bon bitin bah la nature dans sa bla donc pour ces zèbres là pour ces arbres là ni des bons bitins dedans et ça qui permet de grandir et fortifier en passant si ils au courant de ça si ils entendent ça aussi
Non,
pas tant de ça.
Non.
Mais ok d'accord et puis Stéphane puis encore quand nous tout dit c'est pas rien qui neuf c'est quelque chose qui là pour un pile d'année mais il a venu plus en plus pire il a venu plus mauvais et il y a une c'est pas là qui nous a dit qui a la cause de ça c'est ça fait changement en climat et nous vraiment ouais effet changement en climat la pousser ça là qui sorti de Afrique pour traverser Atlantique là pour affecter nous en Caraïbes là avec comme Stéphane a dit il y a bon bagaille qui a sorti de ça premièrement il a empêché nous savons en saison cyclone là comme ça il a empêché mauvais temps pour former ça c'est un bon bagaille l'autre bagaille c'est il a transporter différents minéraux comme ça quand il parlait côté arbre c'est pied bois là tout ça il a transporter minéral ça veut dire il bon aussi pour la nature un autre bagaille aussi qui vent avec réaliser vent qu'a venté fort ces jours ça là comme ça vent qu'a transporter environ 60 pour 200 tonnes sable oui 60 pour 200 tonnes sable avec recherche qu'a montré aussi si vous regardez pays par exemple comme Bahamas yo ka vraiment bénéficier de sable là qui sorti de Sahara là regardez belt plage en Bahamas ça c'est à cause du sable là puis sable là qui a formé sable plage là en pays comme Bahamas puis pays comme Bahamas qui vraiment tapé pire au compte les autres pays.
All right. Mate sav sa, c'est bon sujet, moi apprendre à bailler di Ryan. Ou te sav sa, avant Ryan parler, nous nan ti moun aso caméra Stephanie Ishley là.
Stéphane ka babysit jodi, hein?
C'est petit. Il tente parler de la poussière, il vient garder pour voir.
Ouais, c'est un bel petit maman.
Allô? Yeah.
Ou fait un bon job, Stéphane.
Merci.
Avec quand nous avons parlé contre poussière aussi, nous n'y pouvons vraiment concerner contre Timon comme ça, comme Stéphane, puisque nous, Dominique, avons un grand avertissement pour les gens qui ont maladie, pour ne pas sortir. Avec quand nous avons parlé petit plus contre poussière aussi, il y a des gens qui ont bagay contre petit bateau, petit canot, qui n'ont pas d'équipement pour naviguer, pour ne pas aller à Soulan, mais puis bagay poussière, ça là vraiment fait vraiment difficile pour yo ça ouais là yo ka aller parce que comme des petit bateau, petit canot qui pas ni équipement, ça yo qui est GPS, yo ka mode yo pour rester à sous galette et pas voyager.
Ça vrai. L'année ça a really ni moins concerné, moins peur parce que na catcher qui ça ka venir encore. Nous a la je a match fait nous une pandémie Covid qui croisé tout bail nous te connaître actuellement toute la poussière Afrique a vinn à Kawaii-Bla. Moi have qui ça ka fait encore.
Nous peut-être que pour demander pour l'année 2020 fini.
Just your question moi ni ou Baos Stéphane. Est-ce la poussière a affecté issue n'importe manière ou qui ça ou ka fait pour empêcher la poussière affecter issue?
Ok, ça nous a fait pour ti mon que nous pas ka sortir en l'eau, nous ka rester en dedans case là et pour éviter qu'il trappe pour maladie, pour rien, pour bitin parce que nous pas savent quand il a dans poussière là exactement et quand ça peut faire là il est plus grand.
OK. Well, ça qu'a fait science c'est que continuer pour que issue continuer pour que famille. Moi je voulais dire merci pour tout le monde pour nous a parlé encore, merci Emilia, merci Ryan et merci Stéphane. Et moi je voulais dire merci pour Ryan Stéphane. Merci tout le monde pour parole. Moi c'est Karim Stanley. Merci pour côté.